Jessie, I'm 22 years old and I'm from Cape Town. What actually made me into the Wildcat competition was the fact that I wanted to give myself the opportunity to explore something new and to allow myself to grow in an uncomfortable situation, which I was feeling that I was in at the time. Definitely gymming. I gym 7 days a week. I love to train. Yeah, that's one of my hobbies. I don't even know if that is a hobby, maybe more of like a lifestyle. I enjoy dancing, content creation, just spending time with my family and friends, hiking, anything active, and yeah, the occasional movie. I do like my movies, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I think those would be kind of my main hobbies. I strength train every day, the occasional heat workout, cardio. I'm not a major fan of running, but I like to do it. I'm moving my body still, so definitely yoga. I enjoy yoga a lot. Yeah, I'd say pretty much everything. I love social media. I'm on it every single day, but it can be something that takes away of your time with yourself, your family, your friends, because it can be very consuming. And I think that's something that I have to learn, is to not let it consume me to the point where I'm not in touch with everything that's happening around me, because life, it's real here. And only for a small amount of time, content is real. So yeah, I think definitely just trying to separate myself from reality and content, and also not judging myself too hard. I'm very hard on myself. I'm extremely hard on myself. So just trying not to judge myself and compare myself. I'm still working on that, but yeah, that's it. I try to make time for everything. My social media, I usually focus on during the weekends because I do work during the week. But if I have a time during the day, slot social media in. Sometimes it's always on my mind, like just in the back. So if I do have a moment or a split second where I'm like, oh wait, I can do something right now, or I'm here, I can just do a little video, or I can take a picture, then I will just, anyway, anytime that I get an opportunity, but usually on the weekends, and maybe 1 or 2 days during the week, I'll dedicate to solely content creation. Definitely maybe doing something active to get my mind off whatever's stressing me out, or watching a movie, just to take my mind off of it. But yeah, just trying to distract myself for a little bit and then getting back into it, because I just feel like sometimes things can get a bit overwhelming, and if you just separate yourself from whatever you need to do, take a moment for yourself and just breathe, then go back to it and think it over, write it down, make it more simple, because sometimes things can seem as like extremely overwhelming, but it's really not if you just take a step back and look at it. So yeah, I would say just taking a moment and then reflecting on whatever's going on, trying to change something to make it better, and then going back, doing what you need to do. And yeah, I take my mental health very seriously. I know a lot of women and men struggle with anxiety and depression, and that's something that can be extremely dangerous. So my self-care and my mental health is very important, and I feel very strongly about it. So trying to encourage people or help people wherever I can, trying to console people to just feel a little bit better or look at things a little bit differently so that they can try and get their head out of that space is really important to me, because I've seen the damage that it can cause, and I've seen the damage that it can do to a family, to a specific person. So yeah, we all don't have to be so strong all the time. You can break down, it's okay, we are human. So yeah, I think trying not to be so hard on yourself. Probably because everybody's like, you don't have a lot of time, you're growing up, like you need to just, like, what are you doing? I don't have a specific like niche or one thing that I do. I do so many different things, and yeah, like sometimes things can get really overwhelming, especially when there's things going on in your life behind the scenes that nobody can see. So yeah, I think just you don't have to. I need to work on this as well, but you don't have to be so strong all the time. I feel like I could be a bit too hard on myself because I have very unrealistic expectations sometimes for myself. To be better or do more than what I am. But I think I just need to take things a step at a time. And as I said, breathe. Like just, it may feel like time is moving a bit too fast, but there is time and you can do so much with it. So I think just growing up and like seeing the type of life other people live and wanting that for yourself and just thinking like, how am I going to get there if I'm not doing enough? Like I need to do more. And that's okay because we're all growing, we're all learning new things and exploring different avenues and seeing what works, what doesn't work. So yeah, I think just remaining true to who I am, staying consistent, and also just trying to love myself a little bit more would be what I'm going to strive towards. I guess at the moment, like, I didn't study, I took a gap year. So, no, don't get me wrong, I would never go back to studying. Like, I would not do that. But I do short courses to learn and improve the knowledge that I already have. Because I do own my own business. So just trying to gain new knowledge, try out different things to make it better. Also stepping out of my comfort zone. Don't overthink things, because I do that a lot. Like I overthink a bit too much. I overthink a little bit too much, so just step out of your comfort zone, take the leap, and yeah, you can accomplish so much.